Let's have quick questions, please.
I don't as such have any questions. I just have some requests and some points to make. One, to National Conference, please stop hoping for a monolithic single party system in Kashmir.
respond, yeah.
We want democracy to thrive here. Let all hues of ideologies be represented at the ballot.
Okay. So is this time over where there was this concentration of power between the two parties? Is that era of Kashmir politics
Certainly,
over?
certainly.
Okay, fine.
There is certainly decentralization of power,
All right.
but we want it to thrive.
All right.
I might have a political affiliation,
Okay.
but I
All
should
right.
not expect
I got your
everybody
point.
else to have the same
Okay, point taken,
outlook.
point taken, yes.
My question is to BJP representative who's in the panel.
Sure.
He said that BJP, as we saw, BJP is in whole India. BJP is saying that people are happy in Jammu and Kashmir. We have scrapped 370 and 35A. My question to him: what exigency demands them to scrap internet here when in 2019?
Okay.
What exigency demands them? They scrapped this internet.
They said it was because of the law and order, to control the law and order. That was.
They arrested our leaders. They arrested our regional leaders.
BJP.
What
Okay,
exigency
point
demands
taken,
them
point taken,
to
point
arrest
taken.
when everything was good, when everything was happy? What exigency demands them to arrest our leaders?
This is the agony and the pain of the Kashmiris, that we are having some panelists from the political parties who are actually speaking about their political parties and not about the
People of the Kashmir.
what they are feeling, what's their pain.
Yes.
And my question goes to all the panelists. First, to National Conference, if they are asking us this time, the people, that you should vote for their candidates, I just want to ask them,
Why
what
should we?
makes them qualify to go again to the parliament where they had a chance to speak on Article 370? See, I as a person who was sitting in my home and I was locked down, I belong from Nauhata downtown. So at the time, I had certain answers in my mind, which if I was given the chance to answer, I would have tell those parliamentarians who came from National Conference that you should speak like this.
What is your
At the
question?
time, Home Minister said that I will give you whole day to debate on Article 370. But this is how they have failed us.
Okay.
So what qualifies them to go again to the parliament? Yeah, please, you will answer. What qualifies you to go again to the parliament and speak on these issues?
Okay.
And in the meantime, to other political parties like PC or BJP, what qualifies you to go to the parliament, and what are your milestones that you want to achieve and that you promise to the people?
You're very angry with the political dispensation,
Definitely.
cutting across party lines. You
Definitely.
think all of them have failed you?
Yeah, definitely.
What's your
definitely.
name?
My name is Azhar Hussain. I'm a
Azhar,
journalist.
you come
by
from
profession.
downtown.
Yeah.
Has downtown changed for good?
I
The
think-
the downtown
See-
concept.
See, the concept of the downtown, it has been always
It used
demonized.
to be a no-go zone.
Yeah, it has
No-go
been,
zone.
it has been demonized, but you have to see the political discourse. Why everybody is bringing
No,
up...
but is it a different downtown
Yeah,
today?
definitely
That
it
is
is.
exactly my
Yeah,
question.
that is your question, but you need to understand historically, if you see why everybody is bringing history here, because history is the key to understand the Kashmir problem. Since 1953, when we
Okay.
had plebiscite front,
Okay.
you need to see that when this two thoughts or two nation thing started in Kashmir, it was 1953 when plebiscite front started. It preceded all the militant outfits that came afterwards. That either you have to go with Pakistan or you can go with India or you can remain independent.
come back to the...
So again, not going to the history, I just want to ask these esteemed panelists
Okay.
to answer.
One last thing to understand from you. You seem to be a very seasoned journalist. If I am interpreting your question correctly, there has been a lack of intent from all political parties, particularly the regional workhorses who have ruled here, to see to it that the aspirations of the people of Kashmir are met. The intention was missing?
I'll tell you one thing, that the political parties in Kashmir have a different kind of mindset. They feel what they think and what they do in the desk, in their offices, it is the public opinion. So actually you need to go on ground, you need to talk with the people.
Okay.
And afterwards get
All right.
what people want.
Got it. Sahil Bashir, I'm very sorry. I couldn't get time to come to you because obviously National Conference, People Conference, BJP, what they were doing. Sahil, what is your assessment now?
See, Sakal, my assessment is very clear. Every political party, after 2019, they're coming with their own agendas, with their own manifestos. But to be very clear and to be very honest, they miserably failed to deliver on the.
When I asked you this question, I meant that there has definitely been an uptick in tourism post 2019. There has been 100% downslide in cases of terror. Pelting is thing of past, separatism is over and done with, insurgency is done with. There is this new template of normalcy at least, and it has got nothing to do with BJP or conference or NC or PDP. I have spoken to a lot of members from the civil society. This normalcy thing now you talk about, it is there. Your children are going to school.
Exactly.
Your children are, but your generation, I don't think you ever had the opportunity to go to school or college uninterrupted.
And it was, I'll remind one more thing to public. It was, if I'm not wrong, it's 2,800 and some days which have been recorded as hartals and curfews in past 32 years. And if we cumulate into years, it's more than 7 years.
Okay, all right.
The people of Jammu and Kashmir, the markets were closed, hundreds
And
of
now,
crores of loss.
now,
No, I mean, we are here.
okay, I'm coming to you.
And if I can see, it's
Yes,
late night.
let's wrap up,
And
yes.
I think it's now beautiful.
Whether you call it peace or muscular peace, the end of the day, there should not be any bloodshed on the roads. And I think that is when I, as a woman, walk out safely. Well, in Kashmir, women always walk out safely. But I'm just generally talking about the time, if I'm not mistaken, that gone are the days when, oh my God, it's 8 p.m. I have to go back home. That time is over.
That's
Anyway,
because Kashmiri men are good people. That doesn't
yes,
go to the
I totally
BJP.
get that.
That's because
Kashmiris never
Kashmiri
favored
men
bloodshed. They were
make
victims
women
of terror.
feel safe.
Hold on,
That's
hold on,
because Kashmiri
hold on.
society
Okay,
makes
we
women
need to
feel
wrap up
safe.
here.
It's
But
not
before
because
that,
of the BJP.
National
The credit goes to
National
Kashmiri
conference
men.
Why are you so overwhelmed,
Because
National
that is
Conference?
it.
Let
Because
the
the
results
credit for
come.
women's safety
Let
does
the,
not
let
go
the
to the
results
BJP.
come. Okay,
It
I'm
goes
going
to the society of
hold
Kashmir.
on. Okay, fine. Sir, I want to final comments from everyone. Yes, final comments, 30 seconds each. Yes.
Closing remarks would be that we have got a
Will
chance.
Lok Sabha 2024
Yes, we have got a
trigger Naya
chance.
Kashmir template for real? New Kashmir for
New
real?
Kashmir
and for good.
template. They are for good, subject.
Please,
They're good, subject to the people of Kashmir. They come out and participate in the democratic process on these dates which are coming. They should come out and franchise the votes.
There are
That
no
will-
hartal calls.
There are no hartal.
this not
Number
Naya
one.
Kashmir?
Number two. In the previous
There are no
parliament,
bandh calls, there are no
the-
posters
in the
scattered
previous
everywhere.
in
Is
the
this not
previous
Naya
parliament
Kashmir?
in the previous parliament elections,
Yes.
we
Okay,
had
okay,
we
okay,
had
okay.
hardly 10% of votes.
Okay.
So that also triggered the problem,
ठीक
the
है.
political problem. So therefore, the people should come out. They should vote. They should positively
All
see
right.
the agendas
All right.
and vote for the right
Okay, sir.
candidates.
Okay, I conceptualize, rather reconceptualize the concept of New Kashmir
Okay.
by making this assertion that the day Kashmiri Pandits, and they have a right to return. It is not that they
It's a
return,
home,
they have
yes.
a right to return. When they return and live along with their Kashmiri Muslim brethren, that precisely is the definition of a normal Kashmir.
Okay.
For me, one.
Sure.
The second thing is that, very important.
And if I may ask you here, pardon me for my ignorance, which political party out of these three or those who are absent have even spoken about that in their manifesto? Have they?
You see, there is a problem in the sense
Exactly.
that
So this
not
is
many people
selective.
have, not
Yeah.
many people have taken note of that.
No, but
That
manifesto.
the normal communication between the communities has broken down post 1919. And one has to actually
So
search
Pandits
for the
don't
reasons for that.
Pandits.
I am in
The
my own
plight
way,
of Pandits
I
is
am-
not a problem with NC or PDP. They don't feel their pain anymore because they think that Pandits, Kashmiri Pandits, are not their constituency. They feel that Kashmiri Pandits are not their vote bank.
There can be, I mean, there can be many other reasons. I would not go into that. But what is very important is that we ought to have a new social contract.
Okay.
As far as I repeat, I
Sure,
said
sir.
it earlier, I will repeat it.
Okay.
There is a need for a new social contract for a rebuilding the Jammu and Kashmir state. One, that it is not something. And you see, so much about decentralization. I mean, the question is that you have not to wait for
Okay,
Article
point
370
taken.
was.
Point taken, sir. Yes.
I second Professor Saab's statements about
Final comments.
returning of normalcy would be complete when our Kashmiri Pandit brethren would return to the valley. I second him on that. And I think, we're over-harping Naya Kashmir. I think what we need is a Naya Kashmiri representative.
Okay.
Who genuine, when I say, I know it's a cliche to represent the genuine aspirations, but in real sense represents the genuine
Not from
aspirations.
the elite
which can
elite
be
families.
which may be political, which may be economic, which may be aspirational in terms of their own personal growth, which may be in terms of tourism, in terms of horticulture. And I think we need to put an end to the era of politics of confrontation with Delhi. I think whichever government comes in the center, be it Congress, be it BJP, be it the
PC
left,
doesn't
or
have
be
a
it-
confrontationalist attitude with the center?
Wait,
Or
because,
the BJP?
because for the last 70 years, we've had a confrontational attitude with
You
the
want to
center.
break that
and
jinx?
everybody,
you want to break
it's
that
for
jinx?
everybody to see where that has landed us in 2019, in 2024.
So you're
we
saying-
want,
Huh.
like Professor Saab said, a new social contract. I think we need somebody, we need to send a voice who will not mince words to express the real pain of Kashmiri. I know that's a cliche, but the
Point
real
taken.
pain of Kashmiri entails many things. It
Okay.
entails
Point
humiliation faced by the BJP government since 2019. It entails humiliations faced by the people of Kashmir at the hands of the National Conference and the PDP governments.
Okay.
It entails humiliation faced by
Okay,
the people of
okay.
Kashmir
Got
in the
it,
rest
got
of
it.
India.
Okay.
So we want somebody who pitches for an equal Kashmiri in the new India, as they call it.
Okay.
Unless we are not equal,
Okay.
we do not have equal rights.
Got it.
We do not have the same laws
Okay.
applicable in Jammu and Kashmir which are applicable elsewhere.
Okay.
I don't think that until then you
Got
can
it,
call
got it.
Jammu and
Okay,
Kashmir
okay, BJP.
integrated.
I would like to conclude with the advocate Saab. He was saying we want a permanent peace in the Kashmir Valley. I urge the people of Kashmir to keep the national conference away from Jammu and Kashmir so that you can see the permanent peace in the Jammu and Kashmir.
Only national conference,
Only
why not
national
others?
conference.
You're okay with others?
I'm not okay with others because he asked the
You are
question.
urging them to keep... No, I mean, what you have to...
I'm
yeah.
if I was expecting the PDP spokesperson to be there. Just a second.
Okay,
I was
okay,
expecting
let
the
him- let
PDP
him
and
speak.
Congress spokesperson to be there, but they are not here.
Huh.
They are not here. Ifra
Okay.
is here, so I'm
Okay.
asking the question to her.
Okay. Finally, Ifra.
Two things I would like to say. First thing, I as a woman in Jammu and Kashmir feel safe, not because somebody decided to abrogate some law in the center.
I think women in
It's
Jammu and
because-
Kashmir were always
no,
safe.
Exactly. It's
No,
because
I'm sorry.
the credit,
Crime against
Exactly.
women as compared to other
Sakal, let
states.
me finish,
crime
please.
against women as compared to other states in
Absolutely.
Jammu and Kashmir
And the
have been
credit-
zero, yeah,
Yes.
dismally low.
And the credit for that goes to the men sitting here. It goes to the
It goes to
Kashmiri
the
society,
conditioning of Kashmiri
and it goes
mindset
to
as
our
well. I think
it also
society.
goes to our
National
mothers.
conference
I
or the
don't know
PDP.
how am I going to-
It
Not
goes
just
to
the men, but the
Kashmiri
mothers,
mindset
the
conditioning.
Kashmiri mothers who.
Let's come to the politics, Ifra. Final point.
It does not go
Why
to
should they
some
vote you?
abrogation.
Why should
Number
they vote
two,
you? Why
what do we
should they
need to-
vote you? Why
Exactly.
should you come to power?
Why
first?
should we come to
Okay,
power?
okay,
Yes.
okay.
Let me answer that question, Sakal. National Conference wants an end to the proxy rule from Delhi, whether the Bakshi's proxy rule, the Sadiq's proxy rule, the Mir Qasim's proxy rule, Janta Party's proxy rule, and the proxy rule in 2014. The fact that let people vote and do not bring in proxy parties. In last 70 years, the proxy parties have ruled for 50 years,
Okay.
and National Conference only for 25 years.
Okay.
End this proxy
All
rule.
right.
That is the plan of
Proxy
National.
war
Still
or
wrong
war.
facts,
I need
32
to-
years.
I'm sorry, we are really now running short of time. We need to wrap it up here. I'm going to quickly thank all my panelists. Ifra Jahan from the National Conference, Sajid Yusuf from the BJP, also Adnan Mir from People's Conference, also thanking Professor Gulwani, Senior Political Analyst. I request you to please keep seated here. Thank you very much. Also Zafar Mir Saab, and also thanking Sahil Bashir on being part of this show. So actually we'll have to really wait and watch till 4th of June when the mandate of the people of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir is going to be out. Remember, 3 more phases, in fact, fiercely contested. They call it hot seats. 3 phases and 3 seats are still in the fray, where there is a very fierce battle, multi-pronged battle. Congress, National Conference, PDP, People's Conference, and smaller outfits like Apni Party and Azad Party, all in the fray. But at the end of the day, it's the electorate of the Jammu Kashmir, which gets to have a final say of this so-called paradigm shift of this Naya Kashmir template, the new Kashmir. With that, thank you very much. We can put our hands together for making it a very, very engaging show, and thank you all of you for making my job tough, because you really were fighting with each other. Don't fight with the anchor, but please keep your fights decibel level low. And thank you very much, the viewers of DD India, for watching this special edition of Poll Pulse India Decides 2024 from Firdaus, from Jannat, from Kashmir. Adab, thank you.